All right. At the beginning of every year, let's say the first quarter of every new year, there's this tradition or custom that we like. I always tell you guys the list of brand new smartphones that will be unveiled by Tecno in the second quarter of the year. So this year won't be an exception. So in this video, I'm going to tell you guys the six brand new devices that Tecno will release before May 2023. So the number one is Tecno Phantom V20. So the Phantom V20, I already made a full video about it. I'll put the link somewhere here so you can click it and watch it. It will be the first foldable device from Tecno and is the most expensive device Tecno has ever made yet. The Tecno Phantom V20 is the most expensive, and that's because of the different tech that was employed to bring this device into life. So if you are interested, just stay tuned. The device will be launched on February 28th. And after the launch, February 28th, a week later, the official pricing and open sales will begin immediately in few locations where the smartphone will be sold. Now, number two, Tecno Phantom VFlip. Now, aside from Tecno Phantom V20, which should be in form of a tablet form, Tecno also released a flip device, a flip foldable device that would be more like a smartphone, to be more compact, and I think I'll say this would be ladies' favorite because of how portable and easy to carry about. So the Phantom V Fold and Phantom V Flip will be powered by MediaTek Dimensity flagship chipset. They are to be more powerful than the previous Tecno Phantom X2 series that were released, at least 5% CPU boost. And then number three, this one is a budget device, Tecno Spark 10 series. Now, when you see Tecno Spark 10C on Google Play Console, and that will review say this smartphone will be using a Unisoc chipset with 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage, and 128 gigs of internal storage for a Tecno Spark 10C. Now, there also be a Tecno Spark 10T and Tecno Spark 10 Pro. So, depending on your region, if you're in Africa, you have the Spark 10 Pro, Spark 10T, and Spark 10C. But if you're in India, you may be limited to Tecno Spark 10C and Tecno Spark 10 Pro. For those in Pakistan, similar thing applies to. But the Spark 10C will be the cheapest low entry smartphone that will be entering the market. So it's a budget-friendly smartphone targeted at youth and students. So the selfie cameras are top-notch in the Spark 10 Pro. Then the number 4 smartphones will be Tecno Camon 20 series, perhaps the most interesting smartphone to talk about in few months' time. Now, the Camon 20 series will be released first in Nigeria and Kenya before it gets to India and Pakistan. And the Camon 20 series will launch April and May. So April ending in Nigeria, then May in other countries. So it's very interesting because there are so many to talk about, so many compromises. With the details I don't get already about this smartphone, there are so many things like this Aproko on the Camon 20 series will suit well. So just make sure you subscribe and turn the post bell so you don't miss out on any of the information that are dropping from next week. So there's a whole lot to talk about, I'm serious. Compared to the Camon 19 series of last year, there's a whole lot to talk about. And number 5 will be Tecno Power 5. The Power 5 will be the successor to the Pova 4 and Pova 4 Pro. Now, the Pova series have not changed. It's like the gaming-centric device from Tecno. You still have the big battery capacity, you still have the big screen and all that, and then a larger vapor chamber to cool the smartphone because it's basically for gaming, right? But there's a concern that I've seen you guys put your concerns on DM many times, like, okay, aside from the Pova 2 series or Pova 2 that were released and marketed in Africa and in Asia, the Pova 3 and Pova 4 series were never marketed officially in Africa. At least we never saw that in Nigeria or Kenya. But the Pova 4 series were so popular in Pakistan and Indonesia, but was never really a big shot in Africa because the company never marketed the smartphone here. So I just hope the Pova 5 will be different, but you can expect it before May as well. And then lastly is the Tecno Pop 7 Pro. Now, Pop 7 Pro is now available in Nigeria and is selling for 64,000 naira. So, and I think Pop 7 Pro should also be in India at the moment. So, it's a low entry device, just something less than $100, right? 64,000 naira for the Pop 7 Pro. That was already for markets right now. So, what is the summary? We're having Phantom V Fold and V Flip launching on February 28th, and then will be available in the market by March, right? And then the Camon 20 series are coming before April, May, and then we have the Spark 10 series coming next month of March. So that is all about the 5 smartphones to be expecting before May 2023 from Tecno. So let me know which of these smartphones excites you the most. You can drop your opinion in the comment section. And in terms of features you look forward to, now Tecno Camon 20 series hot G's will start pouring from next week, beginning of March 2023. So make sure to subscribe and turn the post bell, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at MyHD. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around in my next one.